Most people have their photos and documents scattered across a dozen different folders, thumb drives, and cloud services, and honestly, it is a mess. That is where this little gray box comes in. It is a diskless NAS, which basically means you are getting the engine and the chassis, but you get to pick the drives that go inside. It feels surprisingly sturdy for something that is mostly plastic and metal, and it sits on a desk without taking up much room at all. What really matters here is what is under the hood. It is running a 1.3 GHz dual-core processor paired with a gig of memory, which sounds modest on paper, but in practice, it keeps things moving along quite nicely. Streaming media or pulling up large files across the network feels snappy, and there is none of that annoying lag you sometimes get with cheaper, underpowered hardware. Setting it up is straightforward, and once it is on your network, it acts like a private hub for everything you own. You can sync files across all your computers automatically, which is a massive relief if you're tired of manually moving things around. The interface is clean enough that you do not need a degree in computer science to figure out how to share a folder or set up a backup schedule. Now here is the thing about this device. Because it is diskless, you have to be prepared to buy your own hard drives, which adds to the initial cost and the setup time. It is not a plug-and-play solution in the sense that you have to open it up and install the drives yourself, though that process is simple enough that most people will manage it in a few minutes. One small quirk is that the fan can be a little audible if the room is dead silent, so maybe do not put it right next to your pillow if you are a light sleeper. It is not loud by any means, but it is definitely there. What stands out, though, is the reliability. It just stays on and does its job without needing constant attention. If you are looking for a way to take control of your digital life without paying monthly fees to some big tech company for cloud storage, this is a solid, no-nonsense way to do it. It is not the flashiest piece of tech on the market, but it is a workhorse that gets the job done. If you have a pile of drives sitting in a drawer and you want a centralized place to put them to work, this is a pretty smart move. It is reliable, it is fast enough for most home setups, and it gives you that peace of mind that your data is actually sitting in your house, not on some server halfway across the world. It is a practical, sensible choice for anyone who is finally ready to get organized.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.